What's up, y'all? I'm gonna make this video real short, so I can somehow help a lot of people who just currently relapse, and also be an example of why you shouldn't relapse. So, first off, don't beat yourself up if you just relapsed. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are beating themselves up, and you're making the situation worse because you feel like it's not gonna make it better. Don't beat yourself up. Only you have to learn from your mistakes. And the only person who knows your mistakes is you. The only person who knows my mistakes is me. So I know in my way, flipping it around, my reflection is you. So if I know it, I'm pretty sure you know your own mistakes. I hope you get what I'm saying. But the reason why I relapsed after doing some thinking, I ain't gonna lie, I was weak. I was weak, and I was weak because of all the stress that I've been going through. Housing situation. I'm gonna show you real quick. My moving situation. Like I gotta move all my stuff out of my house, and there's a lot more of stuff that I had to move. Like I'm telling you, like my situation that started 2 years ago has brought me down a terrible fucking road. Now, one thing's for sure. Getting back to the subject, you have to know what led to that point. You have to literally know what led to that point, what caused you to accept the relapse, and then you actually doing the relapse. Like something literally told you to do that. I don't know what told me. I really feel like it was just weakness. Maybe the situation is yours. Maybe we're similar. Maybe not. I don't know. Only one who knows that is you. Coming from me though, I know I was weak. I was weak as hell last morning. I was weak. But don't beat yourself up. You have to fall forward, not backwards. If you fall backwards, you just gave up. You just gave up. That's a habitual relapse, meaning that you don't give a fuck. You just on that shit. Falling forward is meaning if you fall, okay, you build up higher next time. You build up higher next time. You get more days and more days and more days. For me, the reason how I know I'm building forward is because my last relapse, I relapsed at 4 days. My last relapse that I currently just had, was 12 days. 3 times the amount of days as before. So, yeah, it's good, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I still failed. But you gotta, if anything, you gotta fall forward, bro. You gotta fall forward. And to be real, to add to the main subject, it's really all a mindset. You gotta watch what you're thinking. You gotta know everything that you're doing to get to that point. Also, on a side note, because of the relapse, I'm kind of really clouded in my head right now. So I feel like my intentions of saying things is positive, but I might be redundant. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna say this like this, and then I'm gonna cut it off. For instance, let's say you played a game that you know there's actually prizes if you actually win the game. So let's say like this: at every level, there's a boss, just like video games. In order to get to the next level, you have to beat the boss, just like every video game. In day-to-day life, in order for you to get to 100 days of streamer retention, 200 days of serum retention, the days that led to those points, you've literally fought 100 bosses. Despite how easy as them bosses are, you fought 100 bosses. I just fought 12 bosses. Now, instance, let me give you a little bit more of an example of how difficult this game is. It's like playing Dark Souls. And if it's your first time playing it, are you gonna play Dark Souls multiple times? Or let me just say, are you gonna play it one time and just as soon as you get your ass beat, the slightest inconvenience, you just quit? It's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. You don't play the game and then just give up. You learn from your mistakes. You literally learn the tactics to get past that boss. In order for you to beat it, you have to learn the tactics to get past the boss. Is he gonna hit you with this left or right? Is he gonna stab the fuck out of you with a right jab? Like, you learn from it. You gotta learn from it. That's the only way you can beat it. As difficult as it might be, once you beat that boss, don't you feel fucking amazing? It's the same way as serum retention. The next day after a relapse, the next day after the urge of a relapse, it's always something better. Don't beat yourself up. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes now. Don't dismiss anything that led to that point. What led to the point? Why did you do it? What made you do it? What made you accept it? It's basically a form of shadow work. Just to be straight up real. Serum retention really is fucking shadow work. So, the more you do shadow work, or in this case, the more you literally know why you did that thing, you learn all aspects of why you did it, and you learn from it. So now you can implement it in the next time. So that's really all I feel like it is. You have to learn from your mistakes. And it's a challenging process, but you know how good this shit is when you have a good amount of days behind your belt. You know. There's a reason why you're doing this. There's a reason why you've fallen down plenty of times and then you got back up. I've been doing serum retention off and on for 9 years. And I'm not gonna stop doing this. I'm not gonna stop doing this until until I get a wife. And then 2, I got things I want to correct. I got things I want to correct in my life. So I know the reason why I need serum retention. Health, wealth, and actually really those are the main 2 things. Oh, and spiritual benefits as well. I need my connection back to my higher self. I need that. Because the only way you can get out of your lower 3 chakras is to literally rise that energy up. It's literally the coiled serpent. The staff is literally your pineal gland. That's the 6th chakra. And when both of those serpents collect from, the representation of the serpents is your masculine and feminine energy rising up and then connecting back into your brain, your third chakra. Your third chakra. But this video isn't about chakras. It's really about how you learn from your mistakes. So I can go on. My mind is a little bit cluttered, but I hope this video is some significance for a lot of people, a lot of men. So talk to y'all later.